Okay, so the 2026 poster just released. And I think this poster looks solid. It did solve some of the complaints that last year had, such as why bring back all the expanded universe line release? Is the main line. Give Cars 2 some more items than 2022. I meant 2025. Because back in 2025, we only got 3 releases. Yeah, this background of McQueen made her kind of feels 20th anniversary like. So taking a look, got McQueen, we got Mater, and I never realized the face he's using on the prototype picture is the same one as the 2023 on the road face. I just realized that. Yeah, but McQueen, Mater, the 2 main ones you should expect. Flo, Sarge. The main thing about Sarge is that his release this year gave him a new face. Well, it's not really a new face, it's just the pit crew version of face. Oh, we got Marilyn, who I said in the initial leaks reveal wasn't out since 2018. And dang, guys, realized Cars 1 didn't get that many releases. Then we got Sally, Sheriff, 2 that you should expect. Todd Marcus, Ralph Carlo. Todd was just out in 2024. Ralph was last out in 2022. I don't remember how much. I remember Todd Pegward. I don't remember Ralph. I only saw Todd in the store twice. And I never saw Ralph, I think, in stores. Then we got Rotor. They gave him a new size. Oh, we got the King, Lizzie, Hauling Gas. And that's it for background Piston Cup racers, because last year they released too many. And nearly everybody peg warmed. Except for the King, McQueen, Eugene, Aiken, Ponchi, and James. Then we got Radiator Springs McQueen using this really cursed prototype picture from 2024, which is when Hall and Todd were last out. Then we got Michael 7. It's weird how he's not going to be with DD05. And it's kind of weird that they're just marking him as a first movie release. But I feel like he probably belongs more in a Cars 2. To be honest. We got normal Chick Hicks. Back when they said Chick Hicks was coming back, I was hoping it was going to be the Cars 3 version without the headset. Because that would not only be a new release, technically, but it also would make it more common to own. Then we got Transformer McQueen. Pretty good one. He was last out with Ralph. Hydraulic Ramon. He was just out in that 5-pack, just like Lizzie. Brad Windmiller. He was last out in this 11-pack. That peg warmed. Well, I shouldn't say peg warmed. I should say shelf warmed. So bad, I was still seeing it the last time I saw it was in November, December of 2024. And I never saw it again. Then we got Luigi and Guido. They gave Guido a different face. They just gave him the Racer Rescue face. Also, one thing I like to mention is Sally's using the version they used in the multi-pack that the Ramon and Lizzie and Flo were last in. Then we got Yellow Hydraulic Ramon, the only single from the first movie not to get any images shown for its release. Dexter Hoover Checkered Flag. I do have footage of a review for this guy. They haven't uploaded yet. I probably should make sure to upload this soon. Then Marlon Clutches McKay. He was last out in 2022. No, he was last out in 2023 in a 5-pack. Yeah, but dang, the amount of singles from the first movie is total 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Only 24 singles from Cars 1. Cars 2, as I said when the video started, yeah, they're giving it a lot more attention this year. For sure, unlike last year. I mean, they only gave us lemons last year. That was it. Otis, Grub, and Acer. You might be thinking, oh, this isn't a lemon. Yes, he's just not part of the lemon villains. Yeah, but even though got 3 even though they only got 3 releases, they gave us 2 great ones, Grub and Acer. So anyways, we got Light McQueen with Racing Wheels. This is his first single since 2024. But I mean, he's been out every single year since 2011. Vin McMissile, they gave him like this weird color that's kind of like a mix of the original color he had in the Thailand color. Francesco, I've heard a ton of good things about the new Francesco. I just never seen it in stores, so I can't confirm. Carla is back after her last single, and I don't remember her last single. I remember her last release was in a 5-pack. Holly Shiftwell. I still don't have Holly. They reverted back to her old version. Mater with Balloon. He was last out in 2022 along with Ralph, Brad, Transformer McQueen, Yellow Hydraulic Ramon. Probably should have mentioned that at the start of the video. He's a decent release. Never mind. Then we have Memo Rojas Jr., who seems to have a new prototype picture. Like, I can't see how much this stands out. It's kind of a little fuzzy to see for me. But, yeah, Memo, welcome back. We're in Flash. He's been peg warming a lot. Because I guess most people don't know about the international versions like Clarence 2. So he just peg warms. Yeah, but I finally found out Flash's number was 15 now. Eldorado, they're using that nasty 2022 release, which was also his last time he was out. They got the total of, but damn, that's total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cars. That's last single was in 2022. Nigel Gearsley, this guy's last single was 2019. Because the other version of him, you see the movie, was last out in 2020. Yeah, but they don't re-release any of the World Grand Prix racers except for Rip Klutchkowski. Just poor Rip. Poor Rip. Race Team Fillmore with headset. They fixed where the headset's meant to be so it's accurate to his artwork. Raul was last out in a 5-pack from last year. So that's a total of 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 Cars 2 releases. Cars 3, I think this year got the most. So we have Jackson Storm, who debuted in the same case as Ray Reverham. Ray Reverham, they gave him this new prototype picture where his eyes are just staring as eyelids. But yeah, this is his first re-release as well since 2020. Yeah, also, if you want to count Rotor, he was also last out in 2022. But this is his single version. What are those? Then we got Jimmy Lugwrench. This is his first re-release. No, this is his third re-release. Because he was last out in the 2024 5-pack. But this is his second single. Rusty's McQueen, who they just love to release all of a sudden. Ever since 2024, they've released him every year as a single. Dinoco Cruz Ramirez. She was last out in 2021 as a single. Fabulous Lady McQueen was last out as a single in 2024. I love Fabulous McQueen. He's my favorite McQueen paint job. I wish back when he was out, I got one of him to keep sealed. I might do that if I could find him. Mayor of number 95 hat, which I do not have, is going to be returned. I remember seeing this as like an arcade where you had to save up your points to get it, and I didn't have enough points for it. Jonas Carvers. Patel, stop fucking releasing him. Speedy Comet, the first Car 3 veteran to be released on the single packaging. That is a McQueen. Yeah, Speedy debuted in KSA, and he's peg warming as well with Flash. Richie Guns It. He was originally meant to be released from China, but he got canceled. Noah, go check. This is his third re-release. He was last released in 2023 singles case. I don't know if he was in any other cases post B. I don't remember. Then we got the Clutch 8 Racing Tractor. Wait, it's weird how when they re-released the Fusing Racing Tractor, they never released Michael Rotor. That makes no sense. My apologies for that. Morgan Martins, they had to shrink him to about the same size as his Race and Rescue version. Which one's going to sell better, though? The Race and Rescue or this version? Will Rush is finally back. This is his second single and third release. His last release was a 2-pack in 2024 with Tim Treadless. Now we have Hot Rod Smokey, who they're still calling Heyday Smokey. Which still makes no sense, because when he got revealed, it said Hot Rod Smokey. Now we have JD McPillar, and this is his, wait, what was his last single? I think this is like his second single, actually. His last single was going to be 2021. But we do not need JD back. He pack warms in an 11-pack. Now we have Eric Clocker, who's probably the more popular release for this year. Now we have Dirt Track, Fabulous Hudson Hornet, who they've released every year since 2017. Chris Roman, another case A debut with Speedy. Barry, who's pegging with Speedy and Flash. Now Cars on the Road. Cars 2 literally just said, "Fuck you, Cars on the Road, we're taking your space." So yeah, the only single is Krypton Buster McQueen. They released him last year in 20, and that's it. So Cars on the Road got the Cars 2 treatment this year. Race and Rescue. Cal, Sally. Let's see. Cal, Sally. Jeff. It was Cal, Sally, Jeff. Cal, Sally, Jeff. Sheriff and Adam. So wait. That means, alright, so we have Red. I've seen him a few times. He's been, alright, like 2 cases. Luigi and Guido were alright. Sarge. Morgan. Once again, who's going to sell better? McQueen, Cruz, Mater. Yeah, he got confirmed a little later be returning. I don't remember if he was there when the initial leaks were announced. Kathy Copter, who has only been international exclusive, and that's her last. And it's going to be her last case. So yeah, if you have to get Race and Rescue Kathy Copter, you're going to have to get her 2025 release. Jackson and Chick. Chick has like a different shade of green. Now the 20th anniversary cars. We got McQueen, Mater, Ramon. And we finally get to see what Boost looks like, and Boost looks so cool. Sally and Fillmore. And then we got this Golden McQueen. And I like how they call him the Golden Promo. Because we need to put White Walls McQueen on here. And also, rest in peace to the GRC. Now we got Mater, the tractor and tire mouth. This 2-pack is peg-warmed a lot. Oh, they finally labeled him as Roger Wheeler. And then there's the King. I do not have Roger. I'm going to pick him up when I find this. Bleep Bleep McQueen text, which was just a carryover from last year. Buzz and Woody. That's how they're bringing the Toy Story cars back. Kind of like nostalgia. Then we got Red and Guido. They shrunk Red, but gave him like chrome detailing. Then we got the only new release from the movies, being Headset Crew Chief McQueen. Really happy he finally got uncanceled. Annoyed that Rusty's Cruise is back again. Then we got Jim Reverick, who this is his first re-release. Pat Trax and Jeff Corvette, they finally got the movie this 2-pack's meant to be based off. Does that mean we can possibly get the Cars 3 Jeff? Maddie McGear, and they're calling him Rusty's McQueen. Yeah, we did not know that Maddie McGear though was originally was announced to be releasing. Then Bel Cadavra and Deputy Hazard. That's it. Then the 2 Race and Rescue 2-pack carryovers. This reminds me kind of like GRC. How they had one car be exclusive to a 2-pack with a car that was out as a single. Now, for these two, we got the McQueen and Bader in a 2-pack and Ramon and Flo. And then this last 2-pack, which is generally extremely nice. They got McQueen and Doc in a 2-pack together. And it's generally just kind of beautiful. Yeah, but I'm gonna lie, the amount of releases from the movies seem to have, like, gone tinier. Like, here was last year's poster. They had 3 full rows of stuff from the first movie. This year they got 2. I mean, they could have released more singles this year because they did get rid of GRC. But yeah, that's the entire analysis on the 2026 poster. Who will you be getting that you don't have? And